For sure, man. We got some definite uh, notable games coming up. Um, one, Clemson and Georgia. That's going to be some good stuff. Um, but I will admit, as I'm thinking, I don't think it's going to be as close. I think what'll happen is maybe the first half. I'm thinking the first half is going to be close. Georgia's going to be trying to figure out some things. New QB, uh, the running game is gonna be stout as usual, like Georgia is always. They just got Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne. Trevor Etienne from the Jacksonville Jaguars, his brother. He transferred from University of Florida. So I feel like he's gonna have a chip on his shoulder and he's gonna be running that thing. He's gonna be running that pigskin. So second half is gonna be a whole different story. Georgia gonna blow them out. So I don't think it's gonna be as close as I was thinking at all. Uh, Another one I think is gonna be a surprise that you need to watch is actually Penn State and West Virginia. It keeps, as I'm scrolling through the schedule, it keeps catching my eye because West Virginia is just one of those. It's just one of those sleeper teams. Um, it's gonna be a good game though. Uh, It'll be a good game, I believe. Like I said, they're always running game is cool for West Virginia, but a lot of the times they got some good playmakers out there. They usually have some good playmakers. So, but Penn State, this would be their chance to show their dominance there. And I actually think they're going to with this format as well. I think they're still going to be a top six. I believe Penn State will, just because of Penn State. So you're also looking at you're also looking at Miami of Florida. This one right here, this one's a hard one for me. You got my ACC rival, Miami Hurricane. Like I said, I'm with the nose, but you're playing them ugly Gators. Can't stand the Gators. Um, but despite my hate of the Gators, I do believe Miami will take this a little bit more stout than Florida is. In my opinion, the program's a little more stout at the moment. Florida's been in kind of a slump. And like I just said, they did lose, ATN, even though, I'm pretty sure he was one of their main rushers, but Florida's been struggling, man. So, and I love it. But still, uh, definitely a game to watch there, Miami at Florida. Battle of the Sunshine State there. And of course, these last two, these are actually going to be the ones I make sure that I tune into. Notre Dame at Texas A&M. Jimbo Fisher, former Florida State coach. Former Florida State coach. I'm curious to see what you're going to do, man. I feel like this is your last year to do something because, you got to the playoffs, I believe, year before last. But overall, man, it's been a mediocre. I don't. You haven't been producing what they paid you to produce, and maybe it sounds a little salty. I am still a little salty, being 100% honest. You should have stayed with Florida State, but regardless, for real talk, it should have been better. You going over there in them dogs with the SEC, man. Uh, but Notre Dame, ACC there. I'm hoping Texas A&M shows out at home. That would be good. We need that with the loss to Georgia Tech. Man, we need that with the loss of Georgia Tech. Um, last two USC, or last one, excuse me, USC at LSU. USC at LSU. And the reason it's good, I would think LSU is going to blow them out, but I'm wondering, Lincoln Riley, what are you going to do? Because that microscope is on you, dog. That microscope is on you now. Um, Even though this is one thing that's definitely bigger in NCAA than NFL to me is that point differential. Just like I was talking about once again, here I go back to Colorado, 31-26. I expect way more. Last year, if you remember, Colorado played USC. Yes, USC won, but that could have easily been the other way. They only won by 5, if I remember properly. Caleb Williams was behind center, but Lincoln Riley, kind of like Jimbo Fisher, and it's like, I mean, it's a microwave society too. You know, people want stuff quick. USC has always been a top-notch program. They're wanting to get back, so yeah, you under that microscope this year. So this is going to be a big game, your start game. Can you beat LSU, the powerhouse conference, at the crib, at their crib, I should say? And if you can, you're going to be off to a good start. Or at least what kind of game is it going to be? Or are they going to blow y'all out? Which, like I said, I'm not going to be surprised if LSU does blow them out. Even though they did lose Jay Daniels to the NFL. But yeah, still. That's gonna be a good one to watch. That's gonna be on Saturday. On Sunday. That's the long game on Sunday, 7:30. That's gonna be on ABC. As well as I didn't get the info for ABC 7:30 Saturday. That's the Notre Dame at Texas A&M. Miami and Florida is actually on ABC as well. All the good games ABC. It looks like Miami at Florida. That's going to be at 3:30 on Saturday. As well. So definitely notable games there. And I'm gonna have my eye, like I said, on that Notre Dame and Texas A&M, and that USC and LSU. And I just want to see what those coaches are going to do with those microscopes on them for sure, man.